Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the Ladders Club. This is an extremely important week. There are so many events happening, including the Bank of Japan interest rate hike, plus the CPI inflation coming up, and we've got crypto events too. But there will be volatility, and volatility means that everything is tradable. And in this video, I'm going to tell you what I expect from the price action, what I expect from all these news events, and what are we trading now with proper risk management. Without wasting any time, we'll go into the video, guys. So let's go. First, let's look into the Bitcoin price action on lower time frame, guys. Bitcoin right now is consolidating in this ascending triangle kind of structure, which is also known as a coil. Now, the price was in a volatile period, and right now it's reaching the apex, the period of low volatility. And we can also see that there are higher lows. So bulls are right now in the control, but this ascending triangle can break out either side, towards the upside or towards the downside. Look, I'm already in the trade. I'm going to show you the trade as well. I'm going to show you the levels and everything. But the main question is, what's going to happen with this Bank of Japan interest rate hike, which is going to happen on 19th of December. Right now, people are in fear. People are talking about that it's going to stop or basically kill the crypto pump, and we're going to enter a massive bear market because of Bank of Japan. Is it true? Is it true? Firstly, understand that there is a 98 to 99% chance right now that there is going to be a 25 basis increase on 19th of December when it comes to Bank of Japan interest rates. And also understand that Bitcoin in the previous Bank of Japan interest rate hikes has gone down minimum 25% in 3 to 4 weeks, which is absolutely crazy. It happened on 16th of March 2024 when Bitcoin went down 21%. It happened in July 2024 as well when BTC went down 25%. It happened in January as well, 2025, when Bitcoin went down 30%. And now Bank of Japan interest rate hike is literally around the corner. It's going to happen in 4 days. What's going to happen though? There is only one difference. And one difference is that every single time when Bank of Japan interest rate hike happened, Bitcoin was trading at the top. And this time, Bitcoin is already trading below the all-time high, around 30% below the all-time high. So that is the only difference. But this does not mean that the price cannot continue towards the downside. The price can actually go towards the downside. Now, a lot of people ask me, what is this yen carry trade? And why does Bank of Japan situation matter so much? It's pretty simple, guys. I'm going to explain everything to you. So for a long period of time, Japan had negative interest rates, which means you could borrow money and actually you can make money from that negative interest rate. And now when you borrow money from Japan, with literally no interest rate, you can actually go to different countries and invest the money into their treasuries, into the stock market, into risk on assets, whatever you want, gold, silver. So this was a hack that people were using, and this was the yen carry trade. And now, in simpler terms, from Grok, investors borrow cheap Japanese yen due to low or negative interest rates. So they're borrowing the Japanese yen from Japan because the interest rates are so low, and they convert it to other currencies and invest in higher yielding riskier assets in the US stocks or crypto. Pretty simple, right? The profit comes from the interest rate gap and the asset gains. So you take money from Japan, you put it into some other country, into the stock market, into crypto, into commodities, you make money via the asset gain difference and the interest rate difference. Pretty simple. And now when the Bank of Japan is going to increase the interest rates by 25 basis, then people have to unwind this yen carry trade, which is they have to sell their US equities, treasuries, crypto, commodities that they bought from that borrowed money from Japan and then repay the money into Japan. And this will cause a sell-off in crypto, equities, and every other market. That is the whole idea of how Bank of Japan interest rate hike and yen carry trade works. I hope you understand that, guys. So guys, now we know that this fearful situation in Japan, which is the Bank of Japan interest rate hike, is actually serious for the markets. The markets can actually push towards the downside, which is not at all good. But it's the worst for crypto. Why? Because if you compare S&P Gold versus Bitcoin and Ethereum from this year, until this year, you will see how S&P is going towards the new all-time highs right now. Gold is going towards the new all-time highs at the moment, and Bitcoin as well as Ethereum are literally down from the all-time highs. Even if this sell-off happens from Bank of Japan, S&P can come down and people will actually see that as a good drawdown and people will keep investing. There will be passive flows, and similar is with gold. But Bitcoin is already down 30% from the all-time highs. If this sell-off continues, the Bank of Japan sell-off continues, then Bitcoin can actually go towards that 75, 70 and 65k region, which is going to be a proper discount, but it's going to kill a lot of money in the markets. It's going to actually be a very fearful situation in the market, but we have to be ready. Our research needs to be ready, which is why I'm here. And if you have any questions, you can put down in the comment section. I'm going to explain everything to you, but I keep trading. I'm not going to stop trading. Also, it's not only Bank of Japan which is bad. Another thing is that Bitcoin long-term holders, very serious thing, are now selling at their fastest pace since December 2018. Not at all good. Whenever the long-term holders are selling, this means that market is going into that fearful situation wherein people are not confident. If the long-term holders are not confident in the market, then you should be a little on the conservative side as well, a little on the back step as well. And you should be trading in a very conservative manner, guys. And that's what we're going to do, guys, right? Also, like, altcoins are not at all doing good. Only 15 of the top 100 altcoins are green over the last 90 days. So you have to be very picky with your tokens. Your watch list have to be pure alpha. And I'm going to give you that alpha watch list today, which we're going to be trading for entire December, which is the half December which is left. We're going to be trading that watch list, and we'll be making sure that every single thing is managed properly. The risk is properly managed so that we are not losing a lot of money, but actually making money with the trades that we are taking, right? That is the main aim, guys. Literally the main aim. Understand, apart from Japan, this Bank of Japan situation, which is going to happen on Thursday, we have more things. We've got inflation. We've got CPI inflation on Thursday as well. So Thursday is literally the God day. And you've got PC inflation. You've got so many Fed speakers coming up. You've got crypto events happening. So it's a busy week. I've tweeted about this as well. It's a very, very busy week. Busy week does not mean we stop trading. Again, what are we trading then? Remains the main question, right? Remains the main question. Guys, our log is looking good. Our December log is actually looking good. We have taken a lot of trades, and right now I've got 3 trades which are open or limit order is set already. So I'm going to show all these trades to you. But other than that, December markets have been super confusing, but we are trading in a conservative way. We are actually doing good. Nothing here is, financial advice, but make sure that you're managing your risk if you're trading all of these things. So the first trade I want to show you is the Bitcoin long position that I'm in right now. Let it load. It's going to load soon. Yes, it is loading. So I am in this Bitcoin long position from 90k. Right now in a small loss, but I'm going to show you what the long position is. So we already talked about this ascending triangle which Bitcoin is forming right now, and Bitcoin literally took the support over here at 88.1k. Now I'm in this long position from 89.5 to 90k level, and I'm hoping for Bitcoin to go towards that 93.5k level, which is the main resistance. And my stop loss is going to be below the previous low, so it's 2.5%. I've also put it in my log, so you can basically copy this. My entry price is 90k. My stop loss is going to be 86.5k, and that is the trade I'm taking for Bitcoin. My TPs are pretty simple too. My first TP is going to be at 91.5k, second TP is going to be 93.6k, and the third TP is going to be the breakout trade, which is towards that 100k level. Very simple, guys. This is an extremely simple chart in front of you, an extremely simple trade which I've already taken in Bitfunded over here. It's in a small loss at the moment, but let's see what happens. It's a major week, so if I close this position, then I'm going to be announcing it on Twitter, so you need to be following my Twitter as well. That's very important. Now, on higher time frame, I believe that Bitcoin is going to be going towards the upside. I'm going to just clean up the chart a little bit and show you how Bitcoin broke the trend. We've been talking about this chart. Bitcoin actually broke the trend towards the downside, and now it's going towards the upside to the EMA ribbons, which is sitting at 100k level. So once Bitcoin goes and gives that underside retest of the 100k level, that is going to be the decider of what happens from here. So until then, we are long in the trade. We are long in the Bitcoin position in Bitfunded as well as my real account. Second trade I want to show you guys is Solana. Now, Solana is a beautiful trade in my opinion. The breakpoint is over. 3 days breakpoint. I gave all the analysis on Twitter. I gave it on Discord. And you should be reading it. You should actually be aware of what is happening in Solana because it's one of the best chains. It's one of the best coins you can hold multi-cycle, guys. And now it's bringing a trade as well. I talked about this trade in the previous video. The trade is very simple. I'm going to be tagging this 123 level. 123 is my long position, and I'm going to be keeping my stop loss at 4.6%. I've already log this into my log as well, December log as well, with everything. So you've got entry price, you've got stop loss, and now we just need to take the trade. So the TPs are going to be in the middle. Obviously we are in this range, trading in this massive range of 31 days. What's going to happen? We don't know, but what we know is that you need to be holding Solana in your long-term portfolio. One of the best tokens. The breakpoint is over, but go read this tweet that I wrote. So many things happen in Solana, so many updates from the team, so many updates from, partnerships and everything. You should be reading it. It's not only Web3, it's also Web2. Look, you can see names like JP Morgan, Wisdom Tree, so many names from outside Web3 as well that are coming to Solana somehow. Whether it's RWA, whether it's other partnerships. So you need to be bullish on this token when it comes to multi-cycle holds. Has to be in your alpha watch list, and you should be trading it. Now what I've done is in Bitfunded, I've already put a limit long position at 123. Look, 123. So I've already put a limit order. Now you can use or play with Bitfunded as well, guys. It's the best way to get funded. The link is in the description. I always use it, and currently I'm sitting at around 101.5k if I'm not wrong, which means that we are in profits. Which means that we are in profits at the moment. So all is well, right? The next trade I want to talk about is HyperLiquid. Now guys, HyperLiquid trade. This is an ugly looking inverse head and shoulder. Now a lot of things happening with HyperLiquid wherein, people are talking about these unlocks. People were talking about that. People were talking about the whales which are long, and people were also talking about how there can be a proper flush in this because the whales have their liquidations at $25 and the $21 level. Now guys, HyperLiquid still remains one of the best projects. We know that it is the top project right now when it comes to revenue generated versus the price performance. If you actually look, it's the best performing narrative when it comes to metrics, revenue, volume and everything, but it's still down 27% in the last 30 days. So it is a good token. It's under pressure because the whole market is under pressure, but you should be holding this long term. Obviously it can come down to that $25 and $21 level, but if it actually breaks out over here, then I'm going to be taking a trade. Right now I'm not giving any levels for this trade because I'm not taking a trade at the moment or a limit order, but you need to be following me on Twitter because if I take this trade, I'm going to be posting it there for sure. So make sure that you understand that and you are following my Twitter. Now some people are talking about how EdgeX is flipping HyperLiquid in 24-hour revenue. Yeah, it is but it's literally false. It's literally false because if you actually look, top 4 highest revenue protocols in the last 30 days, HyperLiquid remains at the top and EdgeX is sitting at the second number. And also if you really go into detail of this thing, then you're going to see how HyperLiquid perp volume is at the top, and if you compare it with the open interest, it's not much of a difference. The open interest in HyperLiquid is 6.9 bill, right? Whereas if you look at EdgeX, then open interest is literally at the bottom. Literally at the bottom. Perp volume is going up, but open interest is not going up. So it's all fake. It's all fake. So you shouldn't be questioning HyperLiquid in long term. You should be questioning it because it can go to $25 or $21, which is okay. But if it breaks out, on my Twitter, you have to be active because I might take this trade, guys. I really can take this trade. Then comes Pump Fund. Pump Fund is in this downtrend. Pump Fund has a lot of drama going on at the moment, but it's sitting at the support. I'm not taking the trade, obviously, but I have my limit order sorted, and my limit order from Pump Fund right now is sitting at 0.002265. I've been talking about this level, guys. Now, revenue is decreasing. If you look from August 2025, the revenue has been decreasing because people are leaving the trenches and people are going towards the new metas, which is maybe the prediction markets or anything. Volume has been going down 4 months in a row. Pump Fund volume has dropped 4 months in a row. The revenue is going down, buybacks are going down, volume is going down, and there is this case happening as well. Plus the whales have exited. The whales who were buying literally every single move have exited Pump Fund. So there are a lot of things happening. The unlocks are over as well now. The unlocks happened yesterday for Pump Fund. It was a big unlock, but it's over. Now guys, I would say wait for this thing. I would say literally wait for this thing to come to that 0.002265 level. That is a very, very important level in my opinion, and you will get the perfect entry there. You will get the perfect entry. This is going to be a leverage trade as well as spot trade. Right now it's in a downtrend. A lot of drama. Look, people are leaving. So people leaving means that the price is right now suppressed, and it's gonna be suppressed until the time people actually come back or something good happens in pump fund, right? So right now, just hold it. Don't do anything. Plus have a limit order ready, guys. It's in my log as well. I've literally put it in my log. If you see, look, pump fund 0.002265, it's going to be on Bitfunded as well as the real account. Already given you the thesis. We are ready with these things, right? Next trade is Ondo. Not taking the trade right now. This was just for my reference. But if it actually consolidates here, then this can be considered as a nice deviation of this massive range, and the price can move towards the upside. I might take this trade. Again, I'm going to be giving this trade on Twitter. Right now, I'm giving you the setup. You should be actually looking for some consolidation here. Then on lower time frame, you can see this deviation happening. So this deviation is going to be pretty important one. If there is some more consolidation, I'm going to take the trade today or tomorrow, and I'm going to be announcing it on Twitter. One of the main reasons of taking this trade is that the SEC investigation against Ondo is over now, and Ondo put a massive post as well congratulating. So it's a good thing. The price is not behaving in the right manner, but price is right now sitting at the bottom of the range, which is a good thing. And if it gives the deviation, then according to technical analysis, we can actually take this trade. So on Twitter, I'm going to announce this trade as well. Now, guys, I've given you the trades. I talked about the Bank of Japan situation. I talked about the inflation as well as other events that are coming up. If you have any questions, put it in the comment section. And if you actually enjoyed the video, press the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's take this to the moon, guys. Thank you.